Because you couldn't get directions there. You were so far north, you couldn't get them.
Tell the story.
So we anchor
You're on TV.
in some fjord in north of Harstad, Norway. And the starboard anchor has 150 fathoms of chain. It's 150 times 6, 900 feet of chain. So we're anchored 100 yards off the beach, and the chain is straight up and down, which means we're in roughly 900 feet of water. But we're only a quarter mile from the beach. Well, the next morning we're going to leave, and the captain says, all right, and I'm in charge of the anchoring detail. We're going to crank her up, we're going to get out of here. And we tell him it's going to take 2 hours to crank the anchor up. 2 hours. Fuck that, 200 hours. He says, I'll navigate out of here using radar. So the captain says, okay, use the capstan, raise the anchor. I'm going to steal course 270 at 5 knots, and we'll crank it up as we go. So I'm with the forecastle saying, chain 10, 6 o'clock, which is straight back, light strain. Chain 10, 6 o'clock, straight back, light strain. It goes on and on and on. Chain 10, 6 o'clock, moderate strain. Moderate strain. Heavy strain. Very heavy strain. Recommend backing down, Captain. Recommend backing down, Captain. Captain, the anchor is free. So we crank it in. We lost a 17-foot fluke. Broke off.
What's a fluke?
Anchor has two wings. They call them flukes. So the captain says, "Shut, bitch. We're going to Copenhagen, Denmark, to entertain visitors to the ship." And in Copenhagen, they said, "Tie up to the pier, starboard side to the pier." He says, "That's where my broken anchor is." He says, "Call Copenhagen and said, I want to tie in port side to the pier." Then he calls the ship's carpenters. The ship has a carpenter. He says, "Mr. Only, I want a wooden fluke on that anchor by tomorrow. And I want it painted gray, and you can't tell the difference. Do you understand me?" Second thing. Third thing, he said, "We're going to change the log for the entire cruise." So the way the Navy works is every 4 hours, the officer in charge signs off, and this is what happened. So
you could change the log? Ooh, that doesn't sound
it's
good.
against the law to change the log.
I know.
So he changes all the logs to the moment this happened. He says, "We dropped this anchor on a hard, sandy bottom, and the fluke fell off. The Navy should sue the vendor."
That's not a good story.
So he got away with it. He got away with it. So after this captain of the ship, he was a Navy pilot. He'd flown every fighter the Navy had. He got command of the America, the first nuclear powered carrier. So at his going away ceremony, I gave him a plaque of the USS Raleigh with a hunk of metal attached to it, with the longitude, latitude, and date. He loved it.
Of what?
Reminiscent of the anchor he lost.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, end of the story. 30 years later, I meet this retired admiral in Sarasota.
No.
And we're shooting the shit.
Where?
And I tell him the story. And I was selling hurricane shutters.
Oh, yeah.
I tell him the story. He goes, "Son of a bitch." He says, "That was my roommate at Annapolis." "I can't believe you fucking did that." He said, "We're having a reunion this summer. I'm going to get his ass." End of story.